What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Game Show. My name's AJ Gels. How y'all doing? We are starting Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint. You know, I'm not sure how I want to do this, or how I want to feel going into this. If I want to be excited, if I want to be kind of reserved about it, because I really have a tough time deciding that. Like right when I stopped playing the open beta for the first time, I was kind of excited, and the more and more I thought about it, the more and more I talked to people about it, I realized, man, I'm not liking what they're doing here, because it's almost like they were trying to recapture the feeling that we got with Wildlands, which was great. I loved Wildlands, but then throw in aspects of the Division into it, which just aren't needed, and also make the game kind of feel like it's butting heads with itself. It was like they're making two separate games at once. It just didn't work, in my opinion. So then we move on a little bit more, and I played the closed beta, and I still have the same problems after playing the closed beta. Granted, I didn't play a whole hell of a lot of the closed beta. Ended before I was really able to play more of it. It was just my schedule just didn't allow me to play more of it. But I really think I have three feelings when I played this game. There were parts that I really enjoyed it. That's when it was acting like Ghost Recon Wildlands. There were moments where that I could run around Aroa and just kind of level grind and loot and whatnot. That I get the same vibe that I do when I'm doing the same thing in the Division, where it's fun to do if I'm going to play like a podcast or listen to the news, or, I can kind of turn my brain off and just have fun. And then there's the third feeling I get, which kind of feels like when you take your fists and start smacking them into each other, it's kind of like they're making two games at once. I think I mentioned this already. They're trying to make the Division in a Ghost Recon game in a way that I just don't think it works. They're trying to make okay, let me try this one more time. They're trying to make the Division in a Ghost Recon game by putting literal mechanics from the Division into Ghost Recon, and it doesn't work. The loot system with the different tiers of gear. I'm going into my menu to change my gear every 20 seconds as I find something. Reminds me so much of the Division, but it pulls me out of the immersion of a Ghost Recon game. They pull back the survival elements, and just I said this to Brian Goddard down in the comments of previous videos when me and him were talking about this game. It almost feels like what we were sold when we first saw Ghost Recon Breakpoint is not what we're getting. Now, do I think this game is going to be garbage? No. Do I think it's going to be amazing? No. Either way. Please work this time. I tried playing this last night. I had a couple... Okay. I was about to get really pissed off because that happened to me the first time I tried to play this. Sorry. I had a few beers last night, and I was thinking, okay, you know what? I'm gonna have some drinks, and I'm gonna try and have fun with this. And then that happened. It popped up and told me, oh, well, the servers aren't available at this time. I'm like, you son of a bitch. Do I have to? So I have to wait? Ugh. No, I don't need colorblind mode. Subtitles are fine. Can I pull them down on the screen, though, so they're not, like, a quarter of the way up? I will say one thing. I do like all the different, menu options that this game has. No, like I was saying, I was gonna have a few beers last night and enjoy the game, but then it popped up with that error, and I just couldn't get things to go. I don't know if the what is it? I don't know if the servers weren't active yet or what, but at the end of the day, I had to go, and I ended up going to bed and woke up late today because of generally just because I was hungover. I mean, if that's something else I can mention, I hate the fact that I have to remain online to play this game, because I'm going to play it in single player. Cause it's how I play games like these. I want to play it by myself. I'll have the AI companions. I personally don't mind the AI companions. Granted, I haven't played with them yet, but still, I don't mind the idea of having AI companions. It's just, why do I need to be online? I don't get that. Whatever.
Welcome to Aurora, the incubator of World 2.0. My name's Jay Skell, and we've been expecting you. You've been invited here to innovate, to invent, and to create. But we're also asking you to do the most important thing with your lives that you can do. Here, away from the rest of the world, we will build the tools to lead the planet into the future. A completely sustainable economy, a blossoming environment, safe homes, security for your family, and a community where innovation is celebrated. The generations that come after us may forget all about us, but they will thrive because of the work we do here. Thank you for joining Skeltech and Aurora. Together, we are building tomorrow.
See, I almost wish that instead of getting this as text, we actually got to see the USS CE, whatever the hell it's pronounced. If we actually would have seen that go down, instead of getting that as text and getting that weird little intro from Jay Skell, I feel like it would have been a lot more of a natural opening. I mean, hell, I'm gonna say something that kind of makes me sad, because I've said for the longest time, Ubisoft's really been my favorite developer, because they were behind Assassin's Creed, and AC has been just such an important franchise to me as a gamer throughout my entire life. And you know what? That Ubisoft seal, the Ubisoft logo, which to me used to mean something, really has kind of lost its. God damn, why can we not get like regular face? Can really this is as all the options I get for customizing. God damn, I was hoping they'd give us a little bit more. Because again, all the hair options suck. It's like trying to pick out your hair in a FIFA game. And again, the blonde just looks so fucking terrible. Yeah, we'll just go with that. He looks like a character from The Division, where he just doesn't look right to me. He looks like the hair is just like glued on like a toupee. Ugh. Sorry. What was I saying? Oh right, how I think that this game, or how the Ubisoft seal to me doesn't mean what it used to. Because I used to think it meant there was actually some level of quality to that. There was a level of quality to the Ubisoft logo. There was, I would usually enjoy the games. It's gotten to the point now where I'm feeling like they're not. It's not necessarily that the games are bad. It's just it feels like they're just very meh. Watch Dogs 2, a lot of people loved it. Personally, I was kind of meh about Watch Dogs 2. Still enjoyed it, but hoping Legion's going to turn that around. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, a lot of people loved it. For me, just didn't grab me. Again, Wildlands was great. This game I thought was just kind of, from the betas, it's just kind of meh. I don't know.
God damn it.
God, look at the detail on that arm. It's garbage. It looks, it's pixelated. The blood looks like it's paint. This is something I said in the betas. I feel like there are so many details in this game. Like, there are bits of this game that look really good, but there are certain things I'm like, maybe it could have looked better if we wouldn't have wasted assets and development assets on the shared world element. It's goddamn ridiculous. I'm wondering, can I... Yeah, here's our missions and everything. Yeah, we've seen this all before. A loadout. Yeah. If you've seen my stuff for the beta, you've seen me go over all this stuff. I want to... Yeah, I'm going to turn off guided mode, because I actually want to hunt down my, because like you see for the pin that I have there, the Siren's Call, which I think might be something for the special edition, which, if by the way you didn't know why I'm playing this game early, that's why I get the special edition, so I get it a couple days early. Or maybe not special edition, like the gold edition, whatever the one for $90 was. Yeah, I know I spent $90 on it. Feel free to berate me in the comments for that. You see, it's in the southern part of this province, northeast of Sween Mountain, north of Gordon Gully. I kind of like that, having to be able to hunt down my objectives given by using the hints. I like that idea. So that's actually how I want to play this, or at least for now.
Never been to this part of the island before. Give me the creeps. I heard they were using this area to test something. It was big.
Who the hell is that?
Okay, and again, I'm going to come in here because I have to dig through my options, because, yeah, I don't care about Ghost War because it's a multiplayer aspect this game didn't need. Why is your default your iron sight? It's over the shoulder. That's all weapons. Ugh. Wait a minute, sorry, I want to check one last thing. Oh, okay. Oh, Operation Greenstone was the name of whatever this mission was. Okay, it's just ads for random crap. Never mind. Sorry, I got distracted. Like I was saying earlier, oh god, what's with that that sparkle or whatever when I'm picking up items? Ugh. Why? What was I saying? Oh yeah, earlier, yeah, like I said, I picked up the special edition of this game. If you want to say, AJ, why the hell did you do that? And the answer is actually quite simple why I did it. The answer is I wanted access to the closed beta. I was looking at the games. I was, before I'd even played the beta, I'm thinking, you know what? I really liked Wildlands. So, you know what? I'll get the special edition. I'll get the gold edition or whatever, so I can get the DLCs or whatever for free.
Shit. My soldiers. Nowhere to go.
So yeah, that was my theory. Funny enough, though, I didn't know that I get the game. I get to play the game early if I got this edition. So happy accident, I suppose. Yeah, I've done this enough. There's a couple enemies coming around that corner.
Nothing's alive after all that. Just keep looking. Our job is to find anyone who might have survived. It's going to take forever. This place is huge. What do you think that crazy hangar was for? Even if anything.
And this is what I was talking about earlier, about how I'm constantly going into my menu to change my gear, because this game adds a gear system for some reason. I do like the way there we go. I do like the way you can do skin override and everything, and how you can make your character look the way you want them to look. No matter what gear you equip. I like that. It was an idea they pulled from AC Odyssey, which actually I like that, what they did in AC Odyssey with that. This might seem like a weird distinction that I'm making from something I said earlier about the how I'm losing some trust in Ubisoft. It's, and like when I said AC Odyssey didn't grab me. I'm not saying they've been making bad games. Like, I've gone back and played Watch Dogs 2, and I plan to get back to AC Odyssey for the Let's Play and everything. I enjoy the games. I mean, they're fine. It's just, I feel like Ubisoft isn't grabbing me like it used to. They're fine. They're good. They're just not. They aren't what made me fall in love with Ubisoft. Is what I'm getting at. Yeah, there we go. I like that look. Nah, I like gloves, even though I want a fingerless glove, and I want... There we go. I hate the tucked-in look with my boots. Yeah, like I was saying, it's not that they've made bad games, it's just that they haven't been wowing me like they used to.
We're gonna have a serious situation on our hands. Damn, area's massive. How the hell are we supposed to find anyone in this? Yeah, my buddy told me they're testing some new stuff out here.
God, that'll never get tiring, though. I love stealthing through and taking these guys out like that. And it's a DMR, so I will, of course, take that and equip it. We go into the gunsmith. No, I want the... There we go. What I was saying, sorry, before I found that item.
Got to be alive.
What I was saying before I found that item. Yeah, I really do like the combat, though. I mean, shooting in this game feels really good. I feel like I've been just shitting on this game, and I wanted to say something positive.
Stormcloud, 1-1, this is Weaver, come in, over. This is Weaver, come in, over.
Anything?
Who got? Contact, contact.
Oh yeah, that's another positive I gotta give this game. They picked a great actor to play the villain. Even though his name always escapes me, I love the actor. Yeah, I loved him in oh my god. I loved him in The Punisher. I loved him in The Walking Dead. I hated his character in The Walking Dead, but I loved him in The Walking Dead. Though I did kind of, I think I can't remember if I made the joke on channel or not, on the channel or not, when it was announced that he was going to be the the villain in this game. If he was going to, there's a whole bunch of, you just throughout the game, just sit here and go, whoa, like he did in The Punisher. Or like season 1 of The Punisher. I haven't seen the entirety of season 2. Sorry, I'm being weird. Okay. Does this guy have an auto fire? Holy crap, it does. Let's turn that off. I don't like auto snipers.
If I told you what they were up to out here, you wouldn't believe me.
And what we should go through the. Before I keep getting kills, I should probably pick my skill class. And yeah, I'm gonna play as a panther. Usually I go sniper, but I think playing as a panther will really work for the way that I plan on playing. Which basically we get extra stealth, better movement speed. Our suppressors for handguns and some machine guns don't reduce our damage. I think overall it'll work for the way that I'm going to play this.
I don't see anything walking away from these wrecks. They're all definitely dead. Don't ever count anyone out. It's the blood trail. If anyone's alive, they may have crawled into the bush. This is insane. There's body parts everywhere. I saw an arm by itself. Jeez!
Go, ranked up our panther. Skills, got skill up. And this is what I was talking about. Every time, when these things pop up. Yeah, I know I could wait to I could wait to go into the next I could wait to go take a look at my skill tree. It's just I prefer to get this stuff done as soon as I get it. Kill enemies while stealth. Vanquish from enemy. Okay. You get little challenges here. Basically, it'll give me extra perks or proficiencies or whatever. New appearances. Just a bunch of extra crap for doing these little challenges. And I do like how I can pin them. Or, I can basically pin anything. So I get like free 3 pin slots. So I can, equip things as I would like. Oh, I forgot to spend that skill point. Oh, well.
Mayday. Mayday. This is Ghost Lead. Does anyone read?
555, Ghost Lead.
Who is this?
A friend. I got the radio from a ghost.
This ghost still breathing.
Ghost lead, you can chase the white rabbit.
Or run with the Red Queen. Give me a sit rep.
That can wait. Your man's getting medical treatment. Follow the trail behind the ancient ruins. Your destination is in the mountains between two waterfalls.
Understood. Ghost lead out.
You know, this is one of the few games I want the headpiece that I'm wearing to actually be on my head during cutscenes. Like, I want my ball cap to be on because I hate my character's haircut. Oh yeah, we picked up a new sniper rifle. Might as well equip that. I don't like the dual range sight. Well, I guess I don't have another option. Let's see, kill 10 enemies while stealthed. Got him. Oh, cool. Got my cloak and run to activate. It's basically like an optical camouflage. I mean, it just throws down like a little cloak. Sure, you'll see it eventually. Oops. I want to try this move.
How you like that
There we go. I guess cloak and run doesn't do exactly what I thought it did. I thought it actually gave us like an optical camouflage. No, I guess it's like a little flash bomb. Cool looking though. Ooh, scale credits. Because, you know, this game needed I don't know, it needed a system in which I could purchase things. Nothing on the muzzle. Huh, I didn't know I could do that. I didn't know I could roll with double tapping circle. Can I still cover myself in mud? Yeah, okay, I can do prone camo. Alright. I'm like, is that still a feature in this game? I really hope they didn't pull that out, because I loved watching that in the, like that reveal event for this game. You know, I'll kind of ask you guys this question now, because I am not 100% sure how long this video is going to end up being. Because I plan on... Actually, I don't know. I'm going to stick to the main story for a little bit. and then do some exploration. But I was just curious, like, do you guys want to just have videos where I just kind of sit here and just kind of talk, or we just kind of, I don't know, I'll just sit here and talk about what's on my mind at times, or just explore the island. Maybe a lot of that video is just going to be us just kind of sitting here in silence while I explore, because again, I don't think I can actually keep up commentary for like an hour full of just exploration. But yeah, like I'm saying, like, would you guys like to see those kind of videos where I'm just exploring the island and finding just random items, or would you prefer me stick to the actual main path? And if you have no idea what I just said in that last, like, 30 seconds, or hell, even this entire video, I don't blame you, because apparently I have lost my ability to speak coherently.
Stop right there! Who are you? I was invited.
Where is my hat?
Another one. You can always turn around and go back down the mountain.
Things are a little tense, you know? Just watch how you handle that weapon. We don't allow shooting in Erewhon.
And what's Erewhon?
All my other cosmetic features are there.
Get in.
All my other cosmetic features stay. The hat doesn't. I don't get why. It bugs me. Maybe I wouldn't mind it if my character's hair didn't look really fucking stupid. But, like I said, they make it like the haircuts in a FIFA game, so I had to pick one. Ooh, I can join or invite players. Ooh. You know what? Maybe you didn't need the shared world element in this game. Maybe all you needed was that button. Because you don't need this tunnel to lobby players. I don't get why we put that in here.
What is this place?
I wish there was a way to even just turn off the shared world element. Oh, it looks like there's not really a lot of... Oh, it looks like... Okay. There's not a whole hell of a lot of people running around. I mean, it just... One of the things that doesn't make sense to me is the fact that that there were 32 ghosts who... You know, there were 32 ghosts who initially participated in this assault. But there are more than 32 ghosts just running around in here through all the players because this is a hub. That annoys me. Also because it annoys me seeing people run around with their names like Long Dick 84.
We're the only two left in our chalk. No radio, no drones. Between the two of us, we got 2 rifles and 8 mags.
Locals got water here. And some supplies.
Can you believe this place, man? God damn.
Our mind's blown.
Yep.
They're friendly, more or less, but they're still keeping us on a short leash.
You boys know what took out our birds?
No clue. But there are definitely hostiles out there.
Tangled with some troops out there who were calling themselves wolves. You know who we're dealing with?
Now you're dealing with me. You the one in charge here?
Who's asking?
My call sign's Nomad. I'm the officer in charge of this operation.
By operation, I assume you mean the massively wild screw-up.
Hey, old man. You playing nice?
I'm just trying to find out why a bunch of grunts are falling from the sky into our laps, honey.
Well, someone sank a naval cargo ship off the coast. Then the entire archipelago of Aro went dark. Now, we were sent here to figure out what happened. Next thing we know, our choppers were taken down. Almost half of my soldiers are dead.
That's fine. There's plenty of replacements. Just look around.
Best we can tell, there's some kind of military takeover. Sentinel, military contractors, they put this place under martial law, using the old boot-in-the-neck technique to enforce it.
Skeltech is still making all the high-tech stuff they always make. Except maybe now they're making more weapons. Not exactly the libertarian utopia J. Skell advertised.
Where can I find J. Skell?
The head of Skeltech himself. We haven't seen him, but his drones are keeping an eye on his islands.
So you think he's still a part of this?
We're just not sure why.
All right. Well, I'll put figuring it out on my to-do list. For now, I see our wounded.
Yeah. One of your guys needs to rest, but he won't shut up. Calm him down, yeah? And then come find me. I'll give you the guided tour.
Yeah, you know, I know you could argue with me and say, AJ, you're focusing on the wrong thing. You know, it's just one of those that you have to accept that there are just all these guys running around and blah, 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 blah. I get what you're saying, but in a game that was pitched to me as, oh, well, it's like your small little squad against an army, and it's all these survival things, and then, bam, here's just a shitload of people in here that, yeah, granted, you're not a... You know, you maybe don't have the numbers to go toe-to-toe with them, or toe-to-toe with the wolves, but still, you're ghosts. You should be able to fight against them with this many people, but the situation's being treated so much more dire, like you're still the only ghost here. No, we're not. There's shitloads of people. It really bugs me. It feels like it defeats its own concept. It's like I said, it's like they just tried to shove aspects of the Division into Wildlands, and I don't like it.
Oh. Hey. How are you, man?
Nomad. Who's left? Who made it?
Hey, you just relax, pal. I'm doing what I can.
You damn superhero. Here's another superpower.
I can't find Midas. But Weaver... Hey, just relax, pal. We'll take care of it, all right?
And the Wasp.
Yeah. And with the comms blackout, I can't reach the ship. But I'll talk to Mad Shells, the big guy.
How do you know his name? How?
Don't you worry. I'll come back with some help.
Go.
I know I asked that question in the beta, but still, I want to know, how the hell does he know his name? He never spoke to him. Well, I mean, he spoke to him, but they never, like, introduced themselves. Alright, let's see how the shop works.
Let's get you suited.
Okay, so I can buy guns and whatnot. Using all my Skell credits. Ugh. No, I don't like using shotguns. I do like the Scorpion. Yeah, I'll take that. Always love myself in 1911. And I will also buy that. Then you can buy cosmetics, weapons on demand. You can buy vehicles, consumables, separate and different attachments, general appearance upgrades. And the fact that this is all stuff they have to find out in the wild or purchase. Ugh. Alright. Well, I already have stuff I like, or I purchased the stuff I wanna use. Alright, so that's getting swapped out with the Scorpion. Given the kind of character, or given the class of character I'm playing, I think it makes sense that I'll play as I use an SMG. Yeah, stick to that sight. That'll work. Switch over to this sniper rifle. There we go. That's pretty. Obviously, I'm going to need a suppressor. That's the right sight. And that. Swap over to a 1911. Probably my all-time favorite handgun. Nah, I like the gray. Yeah. Oh, did that not save? No, it did. Okay. Just can't tell in that picture. God, look how long that sniper rifle is. It's just like molding into the ground. Yeah. You set your objectives freely. Faction missions, equipment objectives, Ghost War, tutorial missions, just general missions. Yeah, so we can find the way off the island. The different investigations. I like the idea of this whole of all these investigations. You know, like it's finding information about stuff like that. The finding your weapon blueprints. There is some cool shit in this that I do have to hand it to them. It's like I've been trying to say. There's some cool things in this game, and then there's some things that really piss me off. It's something I'm gonna keep saying. It's like they're making two different games at once. Yeah, all the different things that we can do with the bivouac. Increase our endurance, increase our stamina. Yeah, let's do a... See, I kind of wish it was like him like disassembling the weapon or something instead of just taking a look at the sight, but yeah, then we can craft, do all that general stuff. Yeah, we'll just break camp right now. Yeah, it's like I said, it's almost like they were making two separate games at once, or two separate genres of games at once, and it just doesn't fit. Again, just all these people running around. Just whatever. Like, these guys I can understand, because they're NPCs, they're not soldiers. But all these other ghosts that are running around, it doesn't work to me.
You heard from Samuel?
Not since last week.
And we can talk to them. Like I said, I'm getting distracted by all the other stuff. Let's stick to the main path right now.
How's your pal?
Holding up. Thanks for looking after him. You heard anything about a Lieutenant Colonel Walker?
That the guy that works with the troops call themselves the Wolves? Used to be Skeltech's military advisor. Heard he was an operator. You know him?
Yeah, we met a couple times.
You got a mean look in your eye. You got big plans?
You know how I can get off this island?
Right. And leave us regular folk to fend for ourselves, huh? Auckland is 2,000 kilometers away. It's an awful long way to run with your tail between your legs.
I'm not running, Mads. The USS Wasp is a couple dozen clicks off the coast. If I can get there, I can come back here with some help.
The Wasp, huh? Not sure I'm fond of the idea of a bunch of squids running around our island.
Well, there are a couple of jarheads on board, too.
Well, if that's the case... Look, I'll be straight with you. We know that we're no match for former Spec Ops. So some of our friends, homesteaders and Skell employees both, are leaving the island on a couple of boats. Can you get them protection on the Wasp?
Absolutely.
All right. I'll tell you where the boats are.
Well, that doesn't mean anything.
How come he gets to keep his cowboy hat on, but I'm not allowed to keep my baseball hat on during the cutscenes? I got a problem with that. Alright, let's look at our objectives board here. There we go. Alright, Mads Schultz on the Wolves. A conversation with Mads about the strike team that took on the ghosts at the crash site. Nomad, have you ever heard anything about Lieutenant Colonel Walker? Blah, blah, blah. The Wolves, the deduction is the Wolves an elite troop that follows Walker. Resolve. Now we get a little XP boost. I actually kind of like the investigations. It's a neat idea. And we can't go after him yet. We still gotta wipe out all of his lieutenants. Find a way off the island. Pin to the free spot. For now, how do I There we go. Side missions. We'll unpin that for now. Just because I don't plan on doing that mission for a little bit. And finally, I can leave the area and not have to see other people. Yeah, I know it's weird that I'm kind of bitching about all the people running around in the base, and that as soon as I leave, I don't. As soon as I leave, I don't have to see them again. So when I'm actually playing the game, I don't need to. Guided mode and exploration mode. Guided mode. Yeah, it basically tells us exploration, we need to figure it out by ourselves. I like to figure it out by ourselves. I think it's cool. I like exploration mode. Alright, Freeport is in the northeastern part of Smuggler Coves province. It's located on the coast, north of the old Distillery Lake. And is a lighthouse visible from afar? If I remember correctly, it's around here. If I remember correctly, which I believe I do. Alright, so do we want to... I'm trying to figure out if I want to... Nah, we've already... I've spent enough time just running around, like I said. If you guys want to see exploration and stuff like that, hit me up in the comments, but for now... Oh, I'm so glad I don't have to hold R2 to be able to fly forward. It's that old, it's the way that helicopter controls worked in, oh, come on, brain, what game was it? GTA 4. That's why I always hated helicopters in that game. See all the little areas around here that we can explore, infiltrate those little bases and whatnot. Discover bivouacs. I like saying bivouac. Oh, F. Haha, awesome. Okay, so that's how you hold your breath in this game. You don't completely pull down the L2 button. You just pull it down halfway. It's kind of a weird way to have, you know, like a hold your breath mechanic, but okay. I'm just glad it explains it to me. Damn it. No, I want to help these people. Yeah. Throw on the prone camo. Let it fly over us. There we go. Alright, let's search this place now. Said I wasn't gonna do any I wasn't gonna do any exploration, and here I go doing exploration. Yeah, now I'm gonna use it. Little collectibles we can find. And a bivouac. Alright, where'd my helicopter go? Alright, guys, I freaking found this place. You know, it's really odd that there's zero music playing in this game. And like, I was, you know, when I was doing that cut, I had my microphone off. I'm just flying around. I'm just like, okay, I'm like, I go to my phone, like I start playing a podcast or something. I'm just like, I need something playing in the background. It's just something like, it's fucking quiet. Like, I get it on the one hand, I'd understand if you're trying to make a survival game, but in a way, this really isn't a fucking survival game. There are survival aspects that give you little buffs that are cool and all. And like, I like the rations and the crafting and the bivouacs, but they aren't like imperative to the plot, you know. Like, it's not like, oh, I need to go here because I'm, you know, my fatigue's running up and I need to, you know, and I need to rest to get my fatigue back, or, you know, it's one of those, they're gameplay mechanics. They're not necessarily, no, it's not how I want to put it. It's, yeah, I guess just calling them necessities, it's really weird. It's like I was saying, it's just, this isn't a fucking this isn't a survival game, yet it's trying so hard to make me think it is. But yeah, again, it's just put some freaking music on. Like now, like there's some in the background, but when I was just flying that helicopter, it was just silent. It's really creepy to me. I might use that MK-17, but honestly right now I kind of like using the Scorpion. Again, it's the it's a green level gear. Ooh. Again, it's so, this game so wants to be The Division. It just doesn't fit with a Ghost Recon setting. I just don't think it works.
Don't hurt us, please.
I'm not gonna hurt anyone. Mad Schultz sent me. You don't look like homesteaders.
Well, I work for Skeltec. Mads is a friend. When Sentinel started arresting people, he helped us out. Why did he send you?
My chopper got to this island from a Navy ship just a few dozen clicks off this coast. I can get these boats back to that ship, then I can come back here with help.
Well, certainly sounds better than taking a boat all the way to Auckland.
What happened to your chopper?
I'm still working that out.
You leave it someplace?
Yeah. Maurice Fox. This is my daughter, Harmony.
It's nice to meet you. Call me Nomad.
You know, we met another soldier. He said his name was, Hill.
Josiah Hill? Is he here?
No, he helped us get around some of Sentinel's men, but he was injured. Well, not badly. We left him at this fishing building area thing.
I actually think I know what you're talking about. I'll pick him up after I get back.
hell do those things make those explode? Like, are they little bombs, or do they just ram into it until it explodes? Like, how does that work?
Shit. More bad guys. Everyone take cover!
It's just those little... Yeah, those little, yeah, those little swarm dudes, I don't understand them. Jesus, equip your fucking pistol. Okay, so what makes that 1911 better than my current 1911? Is it, oh, it's just, it's more powerful. How the fuck's that work? Because they're both the same gun. I get it if it would have different mods or something, but... Sorry. Sorry. I'll calm down. That just really pisses me off. I mean, it's just, they're literally the same gun. Guns don't work that way, as far as I understand it. Like, what makes this thing better? I mean, hell, it looks like the stats are even the same. And I get it. I could, you know, you could say, well, why don't I ask that same exact question in when it comes to the Division? Well, because to me, the Division has never been one that's been all about realism. It's been about its, you know, hey, it's a pseudo MMO. This series has always been yeah, even though it's, you know, like futuristic, you know, like with Advanced Soldier or Advanced Warfare, whatever the one that had the optical camouflage was, yeah, there were aspects of it that were kind of out there, but it was set in the future, so, you know, you kind of let it go. But yeah, it just doesn't make sense. Like, oh, well, why is this gun better than this gun? Well, because it's got different grips and everything. Well, again,
What the hell was that?
Then why can I customize then couldn't I just customize the gun I already have to make it as good as that if I find the parts, whatever? It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Sorry.
It must be a new security programmer. Holy flying cow.
It's a horrible line.
My guess is nothing could come to or leave this island as long as it's on.
That must be what brought down my chopper.
I want to go home.
Me too, kiddo.
Listen, you have to get these people, and you have to get out of here.
What?
No one is coming to save you, and there's no ambulance on the way. You have to run. You have to get to Air One.
Okay, yes, yeah. Are you coming with us?
I'm gonna find my friend Hill. That fishing building you left him at was a fallback point. There may be other soldiers.
Good luck.
Okay. Again, I feel like at some point it's people. At some point, I'm just gonna be asked. Just AJ, stop asking questions. Just accept it, and I can't. It hurts me. Either way, guys, I think this is where we're gonna end here. This is pretty much where the open beta ended. This is as far in this game as I've seen, so you know, I feel like we've covered some ground in the first video. Let me know, you know, like I said, if you want to see more exploration, if you want to see just missions and whatnot, let me know, and I will be happy to do, you know, kind of change how I play this game with the way that you guys want to see it. So that's gonna do it for this one. Thanks for watching. As always, Facebook, Twitter, the website, mines.com. Links, all that stuff is down in the description below. Okay, there we go. Was saying, like, comment, not already, please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more next time. Till then, my name's H8 Gels, the Something Game Channel. I'm out.